with the knife round between Team AGG playing as No Kappa, their old name in ESEA, and Team Property. The Swedish team used to be known as Recursive Esports. So not much going on here. My countrymen were a little fashionably late to the party, as we usually tend to be. And they will win the knife round, so they will get to decide which side they will want to start on. It's looking like they will want to start on the counter-terrorist side. A completely reasonable, rational decision, taking into consideration the way Inferno tends to play out. Alright guys, so we see armor from both teams and utility on Ano and Repo, so it's interesting. Well, we'll probably see some action in the B-bomb site and a little on mid. Bishop opening up the round with 2 great frags, and the smoke is going to come in to slow him down. And it looks like, oh, he will back off here, so Hyper will be the next one to see some action as Bishop walks into the B-bomb site. Missing frags left and right. Sorry about that, guys. So, okay, so we already know that it's going to be a B push. And this leaves Hyper with being the only man alive. 3 versus 1 situation, so he has his work cut out for him. Yeah, and Team Property very smartly not peeking, not giving any more information than they should. Great shot from Hyper onto Kicker. However, 2 more players left from Team Property, and they're not peeking, they're not giving anything away. It is up to Hyper to rush up, and another great frag from him. However, he won't be able to turn it around, and Team Property takes that pistol round. Turn X-ray on. That's right, there it is. Sorry about that. So a ton of utility and 1 AK-47 coming out for Property, while we see a very strong force buy from Team AGG. So it's interesting to see here if they will be able to surprise Team Property. They won't be pushing it, however, which is something we saw yesterday quite often. And Rowland will be the first one to see the Team Property members. They know he's there already, so they're not going to overcommit. However, they very well know someone could be on that right side of mid. And you know, here we see them already having complete mid control. Team HG has not pushed from the B-bomb site, so the situation is completely unclear. Frags being traded between the 2 teams, and we see Team Property jumping down to the alternate middle area. At this point, I'm wondering if they should have just taken the bomb back banana, but they will be wrapping around here, so Team AGG has no idea about this. 2 players on each bomb site, and they will be hitting the bomb site coming from behind. Rowland does already have a clue that this is happening, so Team Property is able to go into the A bomb site, completely overrun Rowland, and the bomb goes down very, very quickly. Furlan will be pushing in through this arch area, however, with 1 player in library, he will have a very difficult time getting in there. Meanwhile, ADX is also looking for some players, and you can see they're already setting up for exit frags. They know they can't get the bomb defused, so they're just waiting for Team Property to push them to overcommit. And 1 frag goes his way there. However, that's not going to be enough. And Team Property already playing this very intelligently. Not overcommitting. This is something we saw yesterday from the teams that were playing in round 1 as well. A lot of overcommitting. Bomb was planted and giving up giving up their advantageous position. So I'm very happy to see that we have two more mature teams, definitely. Which is also shown by the rankings. Team AGG in the HLTV.org rankings currently in the 20th position. So definitely no pushover here. And this is interesting because, okay, this was saved from the previous round, so it's alright. Rowland will push up into this apartment area, so he already has the information that nothing's going on there. However, he will back off. So Team Property setting up all around the map, seeing if they can possibly get some. Bishop with 2 great frags to open it up. And they will push into Banana, and I think they're going to try and push the issue. Hyper is able to reply, and they don't know that Furlan just gave, so he gave away his position. Not sure that was really necessary. However, Kicker does end up going down, so it is a 3-on-3 situation. Definitely still favoring Team Property, however, as they do have the rifles and the HP. And Bishop should know that Furlan is here, so he's just going to wait him out and see if Furlan shows himself. Which he does. He's not able to catch him there, however. It's only a matter of time before he will be able to. And no surprises after the pistol round. Team Property goes up quickly, 3-0. And this next round is where we should see most of the action. But we can see that Team AGG wanted to get this AWP out, and they've had to make some sacrifices. Not the best utility, not the best Kevlar situation. So this Molotov will not allow them to push aggressively. As aggressively as they'd have liked to, at least. And a good flash over just to peek it. Rowland will be with this AWP, so he's looking into this alternate middle area to see if he can maybe catch a Team Property player off guard. Again, though, Team Property is already showing us they're a mature team, not overcommitting any way, either left or right, not to B nor to A. Working slowly, trying to get picks, and once they see their opportunity, they will take it, however. And we can see them coming to this A bomb site. So smokes and flashes will be coming out. And look, once again, they didn't get any picks, they pushed up, however, they weren't able to get a pick, so they moved on right back. And now they will be going to Banana, but however, the players from AGG are still here, so Team Property could be in for a rude surprise if they try and push this. Hyper should have seen him there. Yeah, and he knows now, so he will now flash. 20 seconds left, so they don't have a choice. They have to go in here. Hyper, 2 great frags. And let's see if Group... No, he can't hold this, so... ADX and Bishop are the last 2 left alive for the terrorist side, and it's up to them now to get the bomb down and see what they can do. Great frag from Rowland onto ADX, expecting that his opponent would be there. And Furlan right onto Bishop. So the first round, the first gun round of the match will go to Team AGG. And an important one at that, you know, they didn't have the best money situation going into the round, so had they have lost this round, it would have been troublesome, no doubt about it. So I think it's good for the match that we saw them win this round, 3-1. And a force buy from Team Property of sorts. Tech 9s, a little bit of utility and armor, so they're not giving up on the round, and no one should really. Smoke coming into this Banana area from CT spawn, so some knowledge there. And they're pushing here, but Hyper's completely ready for them. Oh, but they do get into the bomb site, and I think Hyper should have had more shots. I mean, I'm quite surprised that he let them in so easily. It just seems that the shots didn't connect with the heads that were supposed to. That actually puts Team AGG in a very difficult position now. 2v4. I don't see them getting this bomb site back. I mean, 1 AWP, they definitely need to save that, and that's what it's going to be. Repo is going to hold this banana area down, trying to get a frag. Great frag from Rowland. Oh, and Repo as well, and this is exactly what's not the best to see. They do go after Rowland, and they do get that AWP off of him. They'll pick it up, so they'll have that for the next round. However, they did lose a lot of players, so it wasn't the cheapest round for them either. Yeah, and now we see Team AGG doing a little bit of creative accounting, seeing which guns they can drop, where they can save money, where they need to buy, and we see another force buy, just like we did in the 4th round of the match. And Rowland likes to play this position pushed up, so he hasn't given away the way he likes to play this position yet, so obviously he doesn't need to change anything up. Bomb site B being played quite passively by the CT side. And again, we're seeing this default where the bomb is just dropped by T-ramp area. And team property set up all over the map, having apartments covered, and we do see them rotating now towards alternate middle. I'm quite worried that they haven't left anyone at all towards the banana area, so the safe will be taken down to 50 HP. Ooh, and I'm not sure Furlan should have peeked there. That was a little unnecessary as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, and Rowland is left just in a very difficult position. Not much he can do there. So, yeah, questionable peek. He goes down there, and Rowland is left in a very difficult position to hold the bomb site as players are coming from short and from the balcony apartments area. Had Furlan not peeked there, he could have backed off, and team property, the passive style that they do play on that terrace side, it could have forced them to either go back and find a different avenue into the A bomb site, or maybe, you know, Furlan could get in a better position. However, they will try and save their weapons again, and it looks like they will be able to, as all of team property will go deep into the terrorist apartments. So 5-1 in their favor now. And I can't see Team AGG buying anything here again, so team property is starting the terrorist side very, very well. I mean, 6 rounds already would be not the worst result in the world. It would be definitely quite respectable. And so far, they have to be very happy with the performance they've been putting in. We already see that Team AGG sends only 1 player into the B bomb site and already losing a player in alternate middle as they push those apartments. Quite unfortunate. Hyper will be pushed into this apartment area. And this is what I like from T property. This is exactly what I was talking about, this passive playstyle. They get a kill, they get a pick in alternate middle. They don't decide to rush apartments immediately. They stay back. They know it might be a push or a stack or anything along those lines. So they decide that they will just take a step back and maybe work banana now. And look, only 1 player with a USP holding banana. Furlan will have an incredibly hard time holding it. And we see here they haven't even lost a player yet, team property, and that's great for their financial situation as well. So trying to spray the smoke, not really connecting with anyone. Grobe will be the only one pushing this ruins area, seeing if maybe he can get some type of exit frag, exit kill. Oh, they're about to see each other. Kicker, like, he has a spider sense that Grobe is there. Gets taken down to 20 HP. However, the problem now for Grobe is that he will be sandwiched from all sides. Bishop is already waiting for him, and he has to know about this. So, which frag will come in first, no one knows. Yeah, and Grubik is taken down, and Hyper is here in the area. The property's not pushing them. They know that he could be somewhere here, either in mid or T-ramp, and they don't want to lose their guns. Rightfully so. Their money situation is great. 11,000 on ADX. $11,000. Fantastic. And look, FAMASes from Team AGG. FAMASes and 1 AK, which was picked up from the previous round, so definitely not going well for them. Well, I was wondering if he maybe was going to push that mid. Oh, and he should know that they're in the mid area, and he does, so a good nade for him to keep them back. Very risky to push that smoke like that. And that, his teammate's smoke will allow him to back off and fight another day, so. Good on him for, good team play to be able to get Rowland out of there, as it could have been quite dangerous. And again, here we see Furlan and Repo pushing Banana, so they should know that nothing is coming B. Meanwhile, Hyper is set up with Grube, and they will be the ones holding this mid area. So this is where we're going to see the action next, and they will Molotov him out. However, Hyper's, that was his last-ditch effort to try and get out of that. However, not successfully. In the meantime, we see Rowland also get taken down by that CT arch, and once again, Rowland will be pushing this mid area. However, there is a smoke here, so he won't be able to see ADX yet. But once again, we see this 4-on-2 situation in favor of Team Property, and because of this, there's just not much Team AGG can do, especially since Team Property is just hiding very smartly so. And a great frag from Repo. However, this could be interesting. Is there a kit on him? No, I don't think there. Furlan doesn't have a kit. And yeah, and he doesn't. He's not. I don't think he's even thinking about it. Had he had a kit, it would have been interesting. That would have been a possibility to. Walk into that A-bomb site. So my first thoughts about this are Team Property showing some very mature play. Obviously, this is ESEA mains playoffs, so these teams will be playing Premier next season. Great teams in Premier. I mean, we've seen some of them in majors, some of them the biggest tournaments in the world. So the competition there is quite fierce already. So it's good to see that these teams are already prepared for the competition. And we see here a push coming down. However, ADX is ready for it, and Bishop is as well. So this was a completely failed push. And Rowland is the only player left alive already a few seconds into the round. He will take out Zape with that AWP. However, look at Team Property. I mean, they're already setting up in the B-bomb site, and they will leave it completely alone and go on the hunt. Rowland is able to get another frag. And another frag, and there's one more player on A. I wonder if maybe Spider Senses will tell him about it. However, great, 3 frags, right? 3 frags from Rowland. Good on him to at least take the guns away. And he's going to defuse. And he will be able to defuse this big mistake from Team Property. Wow, Rowland, and completely outplaying Team Property with that fantastic play from Rowland, showing great game sense. He realized that Team Property went on the hunt immediately. Just completely took advantage of it. So as I said, Team Property, you know, they haven't been chasing, they haven't been playing this aggressive playstyle, and they did exactly that this round and got punished for it. So good on Rowland for realizing that. And again, we see the terrorists setting up all over the map. 2 players on Banana, and Team AGG with their passive B playing style. We haven't seen them really push Banana at all from the B bomb site, other than once. So obviously that's not their style. They don't like to push this Banana area, and that's quite fine by me. I'm a big fan of this play style that doesn't require players to push so much. The bomb is, however, still in the mid area, so Team AGG, Team Property can take it anywhere they really like to. However, it is, it looks funny on the minimap. I was going to say it was looking like they will go B, but now the bomb is advancing up A quite slowly. So you see Zape here. And Rowland Oh, and that should have been a better hold. 2 players together. I feel like if you don't hold that with 2 players, the smokes are there, and 2 players on mid, then it's going to be quite a difficult match for you. And Furlan should be spotted out by ADX here. If only he would peek. The box is in the way, so Repo will be the only player left alive, and again he will be forced to run away with that AK-47. Team Property obviously will be wary of the Ninja Defuse. So we can see Kicker jumping around this A-bomb site, hanging around. Same with ADX, making sure that Repo is nowhere to be found. However, the bomb will go off, and another going Team Property's way. So 8 rounds on the terrorist side so far. Fantastic showing from them. And guys, this is a best of 3, of course. The first round of the playoffs. The winner will play G-Bots. So this map is not the end of it. The next map will be D-Cash. And it's not the end of the world, whatever happens. We do see a complete eco now from No Kappa, and the question is, will they decide to push again? Good preemptive Molotovs from T Property to just take away even the option of this push. And again, look, Molotov on car took away the option. Spam into apartments also into dark room also took away the option. So we are seeing this B-sec and even a molly into dark room. And they know he's there now. They're just waiting for him to push out. Very smart play. Gruba also goes down, so A is now completely open, and very smart. I mean, they don't have to take the fight to Team AGG, so they just decide to go away. They took down 2 players. And the only thing Team AGG really has now is an AK-47, and now we see them fanning out, hunting for Team AGG. 2 players will be left behind while 2 players will go on the hunt. And what can we see here? Repo will see ANO very soon. Jumping out with that knife didn't end up being the best decision. And Furlan getting taken down as well, so 9-2. And Team AGG, you know, or maybe I should put it like this, Team Property really showing they're here to play. I mean, we're talking, they're playing against a top 20 team, and look at their look at Bishop's performance. I mean, just look at that scoreboard, 21-4. What a beast! What a beast! And Molotov's going from both teams, both ways. Furlan pushes. Yeah, and that was not destined for success, unfortunately. So. So that's interesting. Good flashes from Team AGG, because Gruba did get Molotov out of his position, and his teammates were able to flash him out. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, Hyper was able to take down another player. So, 1-on-4 situation, and finally we see a situation where Team Property has 1 player left alive. However, great shot from ADX onto Roman in the alternate middle area, and he will be trying to go B now. Obviously, the death cam, it was visible that ADX is going B, so I was going to say Gruba shouldn't be rotating over. However, mind games, you might be seeing mind games. Gruba will see him. ADX with a very quick frag, however, Repo is already there above them and able to get the return. So, good round from Team AGG. I really like their grenades, their flashes to get Gruba out of that pickle he was in. Gruba or Rowland? Don't remember now. The action on Banana. Very good use of flash to help him get him out of that Molotov. So Rowland will be here. And we do see Zape coming up. So now we see finally a very decided push towards B. However, not much information is going to be given by Team AGG. They're playing quite passively there, so they won't be able to see all that much. Gruba does have this from also. Good smoke, keeping Team Property back. they will have to wait, and yeah, we see them now just taking a step back while Repo is rotating, and I think this is an over-rotate. Because these, yeah, definitely an over-rotate, because, I mean, look what's going on here. Team Property is very decidedly pushing up this A-bomb site. However, they will go back. They lost one player, and again, they're going completely back. And this time, the players from B did not overcommit. And look, we haven't seen a Molly coming in. And this is going to be great. Oh, but they do get rid of it with a flash. And ADX is second to last player left alive. Okay, so a 2v5 situation. However, Kano is in a world of trouble getting taken down to 50 HP, and he's pushing this. That's an interesting decision. I would not have expected him to push that. He had to expect 3 players there. So 9-4, and Team AGG is not giving up on this map just yet, even though they have lost the half already, and something they probably did not expect coming into the match. They're still keeping in it strong, and it's always good to see. So Rallin will be here. Will he peek with AWP? Yes, he will. Ooh, and an 80x at fake jump and punishing Rallin for peeking with that AWP. We see Team Property doing a very good job of being consistent and smoking this car off with that molly. Furlan will not take any damage as those sandbags do protect him from the grenade, and does fall back from those drops. Emperor is able to get a frag onto ADX, so good on him for doing that. And now they will try and open up an opportunity on B. They will Molotov the sandbags to make sure that no one is there. And Grube will be the one that spots any action. He will be the one to call for the smoke or the backup. And he does see a player, so he smokes it off. And this is when Team Property... Okay, and they have one player looking Bishop. Bishop is the lurker, while the rest of the team decides to walk up Banana. And this will be a B push, quite obviously. The question is, does Repo or Bush win out here? Bishop. And Bishop does win out, so the bomb is down and Bishop is on the other side of the map. They know exactly where he is. He has to rotate through CT spawn with 15 seconds left. Furlan should not be peeking here, absolutely. Oh, but Bishop spots him out and Furlan is able to finish him out with a great frag. So, good play from Furlan, making sure that he's not noticed until the very last second. Running the clock down, 16 seconds left. No need to kill the player. It's much more important to win the round, especially since they're down going into the last round of the half. So we'll see a double op setup for the last round for the CT side. However, not so lucky on the terrorist side as they do have a complete force buy with Tech 9s. And they will be pushing this mid area, so they will not see anyone on their way, and they just completely go in. Oh my goodness, and a complete disaster from Team AGG as they just run over the site so easily. And Bishop, he has the quickest fingers in the West. And Team AGG, and they know they have to fight. That's all that's left for them, but they know where Grube is as well. I mean, and even connecting through the smoke, very unlucky from him. 10-5 is the score at the end of the first half on the Inferno. So definitely Team AGG has to talk about what went wrong there. I mean, yesterday we saw the Inferno very CT-sided by both teams that were playing, and both teams played a perfect CT side. Team AGG not so much. Not taking advantage of how strong the CT side can be on the Inferno. So probably the team is talking it over right now, talking about what could have gone wrong. It's interesting as well for those who want to talk about any conspiracy theories that Team AG is not focusing on this match. They do have a match against Gambit later on today. However, it doesn't seem like Gambit is in good form either, as they lost to efrag.net. Obviously, Gambit being the team that participated in the major quite recently, and definitely didn't expect them to lose to efrag. And now Team AGG will have to face them in the newly announced Face It League tonight at 10 p.m. So definitely another chance to watch them in action over at Face It TV. They will be playing their match there. Alright, so we are back for the second half. Interesting, as Team Property are buying just a Molotov and a few decoys. And a grenade. So they pushed down mid very, very quickly. And while Team AGG has pushed apartments. However, they will be ready for them, which is very interesting. Bishop with 2 great headshots onto Team AGG, and they still acted like they didn't know he was there. ADX will be and that was not the best battle from Hyper there. He probably should have had that frag. We saw ADX was missing left and right. So unfortunate for Team AGG as they lose the pistol round, and now it will be extremely difficult for them to get right back into this match. As Team Property has been showing great play already, and without this pistol round, it's a possible 13-5. So again, they will be doing the alt mid push. However, luckily for them, Team Property also decided to push mid. And great smoke, they know Kicker is here, and they bring him down to 16 HP. Very unlucky that it doesn't go down in general. Meanwhile, the bomb will be planted on the A bomb site, and Bishop hears this. So, and they will focus Furlan down first. Oh my goodness, and so all the Team Property players low, so this could have been Rowland's round if he just had a little luck. 16-11-1. However, Property will get the defuse 12-5, and with that force buy, Team AGG will be forced to have a full eco. So, very difficult round ahead of them now. And unless they pull something crazy out of their hats, I just don't see them winning it. Meanwhile, Bishop extending his lead over his teammates, 27-9. Absolutely nuts. 17 rounds, 27 frags. Fantastic result from them. Grenades coming down that middle area, and they will connect. Fantastic grenades. And Team Property taking the game straight to Team AGG. They're not waiting. They're They're trying to push them as hard as possible. And Team AGG is in huge trouble now. 2 players left, 34 and 80 HP, while 4 players on Team Property have full HP, so Ano will be taken down on that B bomb site, which does end up opening up the road straight into B. Zape is the only player here, has 10 HP, so will very smartly back off to just play the game that he is on the site, he is the player here. He will be taken down, however he did take the focus from the Team AGG players. In Team AGG they have 3 smokes and a flash. They have the utility, yeah, and perfect flash. Repo getting completely blind. Hyper is able to get a frag to open it up. However, it won't be enough as Team Property take down 2 players simultaneously, get the 13th round for themselves. And this is where the battle has to start for Team AGG. It's now or never. They can afford any gun they want. They can afford the double AWP setup. They can. We see here they're going to take AKs all across the board. So it's interesting to see what default strategy they choose to go with here, what they have practiced, what they feel most comfortable with. And it will be a B push, and they are blind, and Team Property will have to back off. But we can see them; they're playing 3 players here on Banana. Great nade, and one of them not so much. However, 4v5 already from the beginning of the round for the terrorists, and look at them all come up there. It's a difficult position for them. And all the players from Team Property will back off. However, these Molotovs are the ones that are keeping Team AGG really behind, and we're seeing that they're not really, yeah, and the bomb goes down, they're not really adjusting. We saw Team Property, you know, the minute a smoke goes down, the minute a Molotov goes down, we see that Property was, you know, going back, trying the A bomb site. If that doesn't work, trying the B bomb site. They were trying their options everywhere. Meanwhile, not so much from Team AGG, you know, they want to go B, so they will go B, and that's the strategy they go with. ANO on this bomb site, able to get a double kill and stop Team AGG completely in their tracks, 14-5, and not wanting to call this game early, but it just seems like Team AGG Inferno is not their map of choice. Interesting as well, Team AGG was the higher seeded team going into this match. It has to be reminded though that the differences between all the teams in the playoffs was 1 match. So the top 2 seeded teams were I believe 13-3, whereas the bottom 2 seeded teams were 13-3, I said, and the bottom 4 seeded teams were 12-4. So 1 match difference between 6 teams makes for quite a playoff race. Let's see, however, if Team AGG can get back into this match, maybe get a comeback going. They will the road to the B bomb site. Meanwhile, ADX is the only player left alive, and he can go for this. There's no reason why he shouldn't. He will smoke off Banana. However, I think the players know exactly where ADX will be coming from. He's only smoking off the 2 players that went around. Rowland will be quite smartly trying to come all the way from CD spawn, and this could prove very deadly for ADX, as he will not be expecting this, definitely not. So, oh, but Rowland decides to come back, and that's a questionable decision actually, as far as I'm concerned. Pros don't fake, ADX will play this. And Rowland is able to clutch the round and get the 6th round. Nah. 20 viewers if you bought. Property forced to buy out the Deagles here, so let's see if we'll see some 1 Deags coming in or not. Kicker, what can you show us? Show us nothing, get it going completely blind, so Repo is able to get this frag, and will he be able to get the other frag? Yes, he will. So Repo opens up the way into the A bomb site for Team AGG. However, the bomb is stuck, and that is a problem as the bomb is now down at T-ramp. However, luckily Team AGG is able to recover it.
Terrorists win.
So not out of it yet, not completely. However, we will have yet another gun round, I think. No? Okay, so Team Property decides that they will take the, once again, mature decision, the experienced decision that they won't be forcing a buy even though they probably could. And they'll wait for another day. So one more eco, 2 ecos in a row. And they will wait to fight another day with better weapons, which could be a good decision, having a lot of rounds already to work with. So, oh, great shot from ADX onto Furlan to open up the fragging in this round. The terrorist down for and we see Team Property pushing Banana, however, it's really not working in their favor at this moment. Although we do have a 4-on-3 situation, the guns, the armor, everything increasingly small. Saves with a fantastic frag, however, and the bomb site B is now completely open, so ADX and Kicker will be forced to rotate over, while Hyper and Rowland will be doing the same. ADX is smoked completely out, however, he does hear that Rowland has jumped over and is planting the bomb. Meanwhile, Kicker will be joining him very soon. So let's see here what ADX can do on his own, since Kicker will be completely smoked out. However, the Molotov will come in, and ADX will see Rowland, who is able to get the frag onto him. So Kicker, the last man alive. However, this will be where... Ooh, and... one grenade, and that would be over. However, obviously doesn't have a grenade, and Rowland doesn't choke under that kind of, in that kind of situation. 14-8, and now we will definitely see the gun round. Will we see 2 AWPs? No, we won't. We'll see 4 M4s and 1 AWP on ADX. He's been showing us what he can do with that gun all day long. So here we have it. Both teams have the utility they could hope for. Both teams have the guns they could hope for, so this is where we should see what Team AGG really has to show us, or what Team Property can show on their CT side as well. Already we see Team AGG pushed up into this apartment area, so a lot of control of the map given away by Team Property. I'm interested what Bishop is looking at here, and he is looking at apartments. So this is interesting. Meanwhile, no one is looking at balcony, so if Team AGG does decide to go there, then they will have a completely open road into that balcony area, and it's looking like it will be an A execute. However, Molotov's going down all over the place of that mid area. There will be no road open for them. Rowland has, however, already pushed into this apartment area, and he will have spotted Zape, and he sees his gun. If he does peek a little bit, he will be able to... And he gives away his position, however, he does tag Oh, I was thinking maybe he could see Kicker's gun. However, he will throw a Molotov there and get blinded out, so Bishop getting taken down very quickly. Meanwhile, Kicker will be looking up into his apartment area, and he won't be able to take Ron down, so that will prove to be all AGG has needed. And they have completely shut down the site, taken over control, so another round goes their way, and you know, this is the way they have to start getting rounds together. If they can get out of this round with 5 players left alive, even better for them. So I'm interested to see, as Hyper is going on the hunt, and he will see A&O soon. There we go. And a simple shot to the back of the head, and that's the formal formalities taken care of. for that 9th round for Team AGG. And another eco from Team Property. 2 flashes and a smoke, so I'm wondering if they're going to try and do another push, as 2 smokes and 3 flashes now we see. They do like pushing on these eco rounds, so yeah, we will see a very deep smoke, and they will probably push right after this. However, Team AGG is ready for it, they knew it was coming, so good on them. However, apartments is something they were not expecting, and 4-on-3 situation where our pro Zape is able to completely push down apartments. So they know it's going to be pushed already. They will be coming behind. Bretland, quite unlucky, getting taken down quite a bit. However, Ana will get demolished through that smoke. Meanwhile, Hyper is able to get the rotator, so Kicker is the last man left alive with this 50-50. Oh, and Relling is taken down with the AWP, so quite unfortunate. Great shots from Kicker, tagging Relin in the head twice. And 14-10, and look, only 4 rounds difference now, and you know that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds in a row. So the bonus money will start kicking in for Team Property, and unless they will want some very expensive guns or a lot of utility, they should be buying every round from now on. The bomb is dropped, so we definitely know it won't be kind of a fast power play of any sorts. And Team Property is also playing quite passively, not pushing. We have 2 players here on the left side of mid trying to boost onto this roof, and ADX on the other side. Meanwhile, ANO is back there and Bishop as well, waiting for someone to try and boost or get some information about the back of the B-bomb site. None being given to him, however, so... Smoke will go down, so seconds will be taken off of the clock. However, it is looking like it will be a B push, and we have seen these end badly when Team AGG has wanted to execute the B bomb site. We have seen them get completely shut down. So yeah, and here we see them run too. However, great frags and go quite easily. Obviously, you expect Bishop to get the frag with that AWP. He's been playing great all game long. However, 1 casualty is definitely worth it to get into that bomb site. So fantastic execute, proving me wrong. And now it's up to Team Property to get control, but we see here everyone from Team AGG is doing a great job of fighting this bomb site. Hyper will be taken down, however, by Kicker. They know where he is, so... Oh my, so Rowland will be the last one left alive, and he has his work cut out for him. And a very successful retake of the B bomb site.
Bomb has been defused.
And that will be the 15th round, so... Already ensuring themselves overtime at least, Team Property. And they will be quite happy with themselves after that round. Very difficult to take over the B bomb site back again once you lose control, and they came in really the way they had to. Not even from all angles. So they will be pushing up this alternate middle area, and we see that their terrorist, Team AGG's side terrorist side is much more dynamic than Team Property, and it's not working out for the same frags. Guruba will be the last player left alive. However, knowing Zape's position definitely helps out a little bit. But in a world of trouble, Team Property is not looking to give him any space to breathe. Even the Molotov being perfect. The one thing working for him is that he does have the bomb, but they think he might have gone. Do they think so? They might think that he will come to them, actually. And Kicker is here and waiting, and he will find him. So that will be the map. The Inferno goes Team Property's way.